The kind of care we're going to provide here is the same kind of care as if you took somebody home to your own home and cared for them with love and no schedule. There's no rules and regulations for how we should care for the people here. We just listen to their needs and their request for care. If they don't want to get up in the morning or not at all, they don't have to. If they want to eat ice cream for breakfast, there's no rules. What we just want to do is give them a loving environment. Our philosophy here is really relentless kindness. This is really the base of the house. Kindness, and meet people where they are, wherever they come from, whatever religion they have. We don't care. We just want to help at the end of life.
Did you know that in California, 1 out of 3 seniors is living alone without access to a caregiver or money to pay for caregiving? And as those numbers of seniors increase, we are seeing a very big gap in care at the end of life. We will be providing 4 residents care in this home in the last 3 months of life. The average length of stay will be 8 to 14 days. It's very, very end-of-life care. 1 day of care in our house is going to cost about $300 a day just to take care of somebody and have 24-hour caregivers here. And in a hospital setting, that cost is somewhere between $5,000 and $6,000 a day in an ICU. We hope to be the first of this resource, but it's just a beginning. It's only 4 bedrooms. We know we're gonna have a waiting list immediately, and the need is growing. And we also believe in you, in the community. We wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for our community donations, and we believe in this community. We know we can start it here. It's a beautiful model, and that it will spread throughout California and beyond those borders.
I really admire all of you that are serving on the board and have been willing to support this organization. I know that the community of Thousand Oaks will really get behind it. This is, as they said, a model for the rest of the country. I mean, we have one place in Santa Barbara that is similar, so I hope we can help. We looked a little bit at, other parcels in Thousand Oaks that we might be able to expand into, help House of Hope expand into. So I think this is just the beginning. And I also want to say, I don't know if Dr. Horton is here, but I was able to sit down. Dr. Horton happens to be my, he's right here. And I assume that he's going to be speaking also. But we had really great conversations about the need to die with dignity and how so few people are able to do that. They're in the hospital, hooked up to IVs and having all these measures at the end to prolong what is not a great quality of life. And when you talk to this man, he's talking about, death with dignity, and how we can bring in, how you can bring in students to teach those lessons, because this is really something that we need to have throughout the country, death with dignity. So thank you to all the board members and to all the volunteers and to the contributors, but especially to your 2 angels, Ruth and Teresa.
Our county has really embraced this too, and we had these lovely ladies at our Board of Supervisors to commend them for what they've done and what we're going to have for our community. It's unfortunate that we need this, but boy do we need it. And I can't thank you enough. They talk about it takes a village to raise a child. These days it also takes a village to care for our elders, and particularly our dying elders. And this is just one of those gems that we can look at and say that we've got this in our county and here in Thousand Oaks, and hopefully we'll be able to spread this and have more facilities like this.
If you can only imagine yourself in the last weeks or days of your life being alone, there's two things people are afraid of. They're afraid of being alone when they're dying, and they're afraid of pain. That's the 2 greatest fears. And, when we are able to take somebody through our doors, those are the 2 things that are going to disappear, because we're going to be here with them 24/7. And we're going to have medical hospices overseeing their medical care, so they won't be in pain. Miracles happen, when you have that environment.